Capricorn.
The big Monday has arrived with a big miracle. The big Monday has arrived, and with it, something extraordinary is unfolding. This is not an ordinary day marked on your calendar. This is not a repeat of any Monday you've experienced before. No, this one is divine. This one is ordained. This one carries the weight of destiny and the wind of change. If you've been walking in the dark, this Monday is your sunrise. If you've been praying, this is your answer. If you've been waiting, the wait is over. Today is big, and so is the miracle that's coming with it. Stay with this video until the very end. Something sacred is flowing through the words you are hearing. And write your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. Let this act be a declaration of alignment. Let it be a signal to the universe that you are not just hoping anymore. You are expecting. This is the moment where your wishes gain wings, where your dreams catch fire. A miracle responds to movement, and your engagement is your bold movement. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. For far too long, you've walked through valleys that seemed endless. You've climbed hills with scraped knees, carrying burdens that no one saw. You've whispered prayers in silence and cried tears behind closed doors. You've hoped against hope and believed even when your circumstances screamed doubt. But today, the heavens have shifted. Today, the winds of breakthrough are blowing in your direction. Today, that door which has refused to open for years is finally responding to the knock you thought would never be answered. There is something different about this Monday. It carries the divine signature of God's timing. It has been appointed. It has been marked in the unseen realm. While the world sleeps, heaven has been orchestrating a moment for you. And this moment is now. This moment is here. This is not just another day of your life. It is the day life changes. The day power meets purpose. The day heaven's plan collides with your faith. You've probably felt the energy building. Maybe you woke up with a strange anticipation today. Maybe you felt a stirring in your soul that you couldn't explain. That's not your imagination. That's divine alignment. That's the spiritual realm responding to your faith, your persistence, your unwavering hope. You have been faithful over little, and now you are about to witness the much. You've passed tests you didn't know were tests. You've walked through deserts and kept your faith intact. And now, the reward is rushing in like a river. The big miracle attached to this Monday isn't a maybe. It's not a possibility. It is a certainty written in heaven and arriving in your now. And it may not show up in the way you expect. Sometimes the miracle isn't in the lightning, it's in the whisper. Sometimes it's not the crowd cheering. It's the quiet peace that floods your heart. It's the phone call that changes everything. The email you've been waiting on. The decision made in a boardroom that now has your name in it. It's divine strategy moving behind the scenes for your good. Chosen one, you've been targeted, not by trouble, but by grace. You've been selected, not for punishment, but for promotion. And this is the season where your selection becomes undeniable. This is the moment where your yes to the unseen world begins to manifest in the visible one. Those who doubted your vision, those who laughed at your discipline, those who overlooked your calling, they are about to see the fruit. This is your Monday of proof. Do not underestimate the power of what is about to unfold. It may begin small, but it will grow quickly. What begins as a whisper will echo as a roar. The seed of this miracle was planted in obedience, watered by your tears, and now, it's time to harvest. But this is not just for you. No, this miracle is so big that it will overflow. Your cup is about to run over, not for display, but for distribution. People connected to you will be blessed simply because you didn't give up. This is the Monday that becomes your monument, a point of reference. You will look back on this day and say, that's the day everything changed. And it's not about being loud or flamboyant. It's about knowing, deep in your spirit, that you've crossed a line. You've shifted realms. You're not begging anymore. You're receiving. You're not hoping anymore. You're walking in manifestation. Let this Monday be the day you stop apologizing for the oil on your life. Let this be the day you walk with the posture of purpose. There is no more shrinking. No more playing small to keep others comfortable. No more dimming your light to fit into dark rooms. This miracle is not just to bless you. It is to announce you, to position you, to elevate you to the seat heaven always had reserved in your name. You've cried for it. You've sacrificed for it. You've believed for it. And now, it's here. This is not just a break in your routine, chosen one. This is a divine interruption. When God steps into your timeline, everything bends toward favor. Circumstances adjust. People align. Dead ends turn into highways. What was once impossible becomes the only outcome. This is the energy surrounding your Monday. You are standing in a moment that has been reserved just for you, crafted by heaven's hands, wrapped in the mystery of divine timing. What you've waited on is now waiting for you. And let's be clear, this miracle is not a handout. It's a hand-delivered result of every unseen act of obedience. It's a response to the yes you gave when it cost you something. It's heaven remembering the way you kept believing, even when you were running on empty. You didn't quit when it was quiet. You didn't fold when it felt forgotten. You kept showing up when it made no sense. And now, the miracle is showing up for you. Everything you've gone through has prepared you for this specific blessing. It's tailor-made for the version of you that came out of the wilderness stronger, wiser, more refined. The old you couldn't carry this miracle. It would have broken you. But the version of you that exists right now, you're ready. Your faith has matured. Your capacity has stretched. Your vision has sharpened. You've grown into the miracle. Now, it can safely land. You see, many people want the miracle, but few are willing to be processed for it. But you didn't take shortcuts. You didn't fake it until it happened. You surrendered. You allowed the fire to refine you. You allowed time to humble you. You allowed delay to teach you. That's why this miracle isn't just a win, it's a witness. A witness that obedience works. A witness that staying faithful pays off. A witness that miracles are real, and they come to those who don't give up. Today, chosen one, the spiritual realm has gone active for your sake. The angels have been released to carry out divine instructions that were written before you were born. This moment was embedded into your life's timeline. It couldn't be rushed. It couldn't be skipped. It had to arrive exactly when you were ready. And now, it's here. Don't second guess it. Don't minimize it. Don't treat it like coincidence. This is a divine manifestation. This Monday is carrying something so big that you won't be able to hide the shift. People will look at you and see the glow of answered prayer. Your presence will speak louder than words. Something in your voice will sound different. Something in your step will carry more authority. You'll radiate alignment. Because when heaven favors you, earth recognizes it, even before you speak. Chosen one, be alert today. Miracles don't always show up with trumpets. Sometimes they arrive wrapped in ordinary. But your spirit will know. There will be a resonance in your soul. Pay attention to the divine nudges, the whispers that guide you to unexpected conversations, to open doors, to moments of decision. Today is filled with such moments. Don't miss them. You're not walking into the miracle alone. The same presence that guided you through the storm is now guiding you into the promise. The same God who held your hand in the midnight hour is now opening gates in broad daylight. You are not forsaken. You are chosen. You are not behind. You are right on time. This is not delay. It's divine design. Let your heart rest in this truth. You are not the exception to the miracle. You are the reason for it. It was created with you in mind. It is showing up on your Monday because this is your appointed time. The story you've been writing with your faith is about to reach a dramatic, miraculous turning point. And it's not just for inspiration. It's for impact. The people connected to you are going to benefit. Your lineage is going to shift. The choices you make today, empowered by this miracle, will echo into the future. You are not just receiving something, you are building something. A legacy, a testimony, a trail for others to follow. So walk tall today. Don't let fear shrink your stride. Don't let doubt cloud your vision. Don't let past disappointments whisper lies into your current breakthrough. This is new. This is now. This is yours. You have every right to receive it boldly. You've earned nothing, but you've qualified by surrender. That's the paradox of grace. It picks the yielded, not the perfect. You will not miss this. You will not sabotage this. You will not be overlooked. This miracle is attached to your name, and heaven has ensured that it lands right on schedule. Today, everything changes. There is something sacred about a moment that changes everything. And chosen one, that is exactly what you're living through now. This Monday is not just a marker on your calendar. It is the divine reset button that heaven has been waiting to press for you. You're stepping into a reality that your past couldn't see, your trauma couldn't block, and your doubt couldn't delay. What was once out of reach has now been placed right into your hands. And not just by luck, but by divine orchestration. This moment isn't noisy because it doesn't need to be. You'll know it by its peace. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll walk through this Monday with a quiet confidence that can't be explained in words. That's what happens when the supernatural becomes natural in your life. You don't have to shout when you carry divine evidence. You don't have to convince anyone when you're walking in something only God could orchestrate. You are moving in grace now. And grace isn't about striving, it's about flowing. The effort you used to need just to stay afloat has been replaced by favor that lifts you higher with less force. You're no longer begging for alignment, you're walking in it. The days of chasing closed doors are over. You've stepped into the era where doors open as you approach. Because heaven knows your name. Destiny recognizes your scent. Purpose bends in your direction. Everything begins to change the moment you believe that the miracle is already in motion. It's not about waiting anymore. It's about receiving. It's about adjusting your heart posture from expectation to gratitude. You're no longer trying to earn something. You're walking in what's already been spoken. The promise didn't change. You did. And that's why it's showing up now. On this big Monday, you are being reminded that miracles don't just fall from the sky. They rise from the seeds of faith that you planted in silence. The long nights of prayer, the acts of kindness no one saw, the faith you held on to when nothing made sense. All of it was working in your favor. All of it was building this moment. You may feel a sense of release today, a sudden lightness in your soul. That's not just relief. That's prophetic confirmation. That's the weight of delay being lifted off your shoulders. That's the burden of uncertainty evaporating into divine clarity. You are walking lighter today because the heavy things have been handled in the spirit. What tried to sit on your chest can no longer access your atmosphere. You've been elevated. Look at how far you've come, even if others didn't notice. Even if you haven't celebrated yourself enough. Look at the growth, the strength, the resilience. Look at the way you still believe, the way you still show up, the way you still hope. That alone is evidence that something supernatural has been guiding you. You didn't survive on willpower alone. You were carried. And now you're being crowned. This Monday carries acceleration. That means things that should have taken years will be handled in weeks. Delayed answers will now arrive overnight. Prayers that sat seemingly untouched are now receiving divine attention. The angels assigned to your life have been activated with new instructions. They are moving. They are shifting environments. They are preparing spaces where your name will be honored and not just tolerated. Your value is being revealed today, not just to others, but to yourself. The miracle is not just what's happening around you, it's the transformation taking place within you. You no longer see yourself as broken or behind. You see yourself as worthy, ready, and chosen. And that shift, that internal awareness, that is the foundation of every lasting breakthrough. You are no longer begging to be seen. You are standing in your calling. You are walking with the anointing of someone who has gone through fire and didn't get burned. You've got scars, yes, but those scars shine now. They are proof of survival. And more than that, they are maps for others who are coming behind you. You don't just carry a story, you carry a strategy. And now, chosen one, your reward begins to multiply. Not because you asked for it, but because you didn't stop believing in the silence. Because you kept moving when the wind was against you. Because you were honest in your battles and pure in your heart. You didn't fake your way through life. You grew through it. And that kind of authenticity attracts divine intervention. Do not be surprised when unexpected things begin to happen in your favor today. The call you didn't expect, the opportunity that seems too sudden, the favor that feels unfair. That's all part of the miracle. It's all part of the promise. Don't shrink. Don't disqualify yourself. Say yes boldly. You've been prepared for this. It's not too much. It's not too fast. It's right on time, and it's for you. You may not see the entire picture yet, but trust this. Every detail is working for your good. Nothing is wasted. Every delay was protection. Every closed door was redirection. Every silence was a setup for clarity. Now the season has shifted, and your clarity is becoming visible. What was once fuzzy is now crystal clear. This Monday has brought you a new lens, and with it, a new level. You don't need permission anymore to be blessed. You don't need applause to stay faithful. You don't need confirmation from others to keep going. You've already received heaven's yes. That's enough. That's more than enough. And today, the world will begin to witness the visible proof of that divine yes. The big miracle isn't coming. It's here. Chosen one, this is not a day to doubt. This is not a time to question what's already been confirmed in your spirit. You are standing under an open heaven. You are walking in the light of divine intention. This is not a coincidence, and it's not random favor. This is targeted blessing. This Monday was already prophesied into your life before you even took your first breath. It was always going to happen. The only thing you had to do was endure until it arrived. Now that it's here, don't you dare hold back. Don't approach this miracle with hesitation. Don't treat this moment like it's fragile. Walk into it like you belong here, because you do. You've earned your stripes in silence. You've passed invisible tests with a faithful heart. You've honored your journey when it felt like no one was watching. But heaven was watching. The divine was keeping score. And now the scoreboard is about to shift in your favor in full view. This is the moment your obedience turns into overflow. This is when everything begins to multiply. The energy you gave freely to others is about to return to you with interest. The love you gave without return is about to find its way back, multiplied and pure. The sacrifices you made in private are about to yield public reward. That's what this miracle is about. It's not just restoration. It's elevation. It's compensation. It's confirmation. What happens next is going to feel surreal. You may look at yourself in the mirror today and feel the atmosphere is different. And it is. Your spiritual frequency has been lifted. You're no longer vibrating at the level of struggle. You're vibrating at the level of solution. You're attracting what aligns. You're drawing in what's been trying to reach you for years. You're pulling the future into your present. Let this day be a full acceptance of your new reality. This miracle is not just an event, it is a new standard. The days of spiritual drought are over. The season of just enough is finished. Now comes more than enough. Now comes divine overflow. Now comes abundance in waves. Not because you demanded it, but because you've been faithful with the little. And now, you're trusted with much. People may not understand how things are shifting for you so quickly, but don't waste your energy explaining the supernatural to those who only believe in the logical. This miracle isn't meant to be explained. It's meant to be experienced. This is between you and God. This is a sacred contract being fulfilled. You kept your end of the promise, and now the heavens are delivering theirs. This Monday will serve as your divine announcement. You may not realize it yet, but something has already been released into the earth with your name on it. It's looking for you. It knows where to find you. You are not going to miss what's yours. You are not going to be passed over. You are not going to be forgotten. This miracle was assigned to your spirit long before you could see it with your eyes. Feel the shift. Embrace it. The discomfort you've been feeling wasn't confusion, it was preparation. Your spirit was adjusting to the new altitude. You were outgrowing the spaces and mindsets that couldn't go with you. That pressure wasn't punishment, it was expansion. And now, the expansion is paying off. Don't shrink in this moment. Don't play small out of habit. You're not where you used to be. You're not who you used to be. You've graduated spiritually. You've evolved mentally. You've deepened emotionally. And now, you're being trusted with more because you can handle it. Chosen one, let this Monday be your signal to move differently. Talk like you're already blessed. Think like the door has already opened. Walk like the miracle has already landed. Because it has. You don't have to beg the atmosphere. You command it with your presence now. The shift has already occurred. This is the kind of shift that changes more than just your current circumstance. It redefines your identity. You're no longer surviving, you're building. You're no longer waiting, you're walking in what was promised. You're not hoping for a miracle, you're carrying one. You're wearing it. You're living it. You are the manifestation of answered prayer. People will wonder how it happened. Some will assume it was sudden. But you and heaven know it wasn't. It was built in secret. It was born in pain. It was sustained by faith. And now it's being crowned with visibility. This is what divine visibility looks like. No more hiding. No more shrinking. No more second guessing. This is the Monday that erases years of confusion. This is the day that redefines decades of pain. This is the beginning of a new timeline. One where your destiny unfolds without interruption. One where every delay becomes fuel for acceleration. One where every rejection is transformed into divine redirection. You are the chosen. And chosen doesn't mean easy. It means trusted. It means anointed. It means destined. And now the destiny is no longer distant. It's here. It's in motion. It's undeniable. Chosen one, what you're standing in right now is holy. It's more than a moment. It's a divine manifestation that rewrites your story, your trajectory, and your identity all at once. This is not just a better day. This is the divine turn, the plot twist, the intersection where the pain you endured becomes the proof of the power you now carry. You've transitioned from survival to significance. The world may not see it immediately, but the spirit realm already does. And that's where everything starts. You don't need to see everything with your physical eyes to trust that it's happening. Your spirit knows. You felt it coming before it came. You've sensed it building before it ever reached the surface. And now, your body, your mind, and your life are catching up to what your soul already knew. You are in the miracle. It's not tomorrow. It's not next week. It's not someday. It's now. It's here. This big Monday isn't just the beginning of a week. It's the beginning of your new rhythm with heaven. This is divine synchronization. Every hour of today is charged with potential. Every step you take is aligned with purpose. You may feel chills. You may feel waves of calm confidence. Don't dismiss them. That's your confirmation. That's the holy alignment announcing that something massive is shifting on your behalf. And now that the shift has arrived, you can let go of the struggle that shaped you. You no longer need to carry the weight of past burdens. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You don't need to explain your breakthrough. You've walked through enough. You've learned what you needed to learn. Now it's time to walk in what you were meant to receive. Let this Monday set the tone for the rest of your life. You're not going back. You're not regressing. You're not going to repeat cycles that God has already broken. You've crossed over now. And you may not have realized it, but the last season wasn't punishment. It was training. Every delay was a lesson. Every detour was strategy. Every tear was irrigation for the seed that is blooming today. Now you get to see what happens when divine timing and prepared faith collide. People may say it came out of nowhere, but you know where it came from. It came from deep prayers no one heard. It came from brokenness you didn't let harden your heart. It came from belief that refused to be silenced. It came from fasting, from forgiving, from letting go when it hurt. It came from choosing peace over pride, from trusting in the unseen. This is why the miracle fits you so perfectly, because it was never meant for anyone else. There's a new kind of favor attached to your name now, the kind that opens doors before you knock, the kind that brings you to the right place at the right time without forcing it, the kind that causes people to think of you even when you're not in the room. This is divine influence. It's not loud, but it's effective. It moves without noise but leaves evidence. And that's what this Monday is gifting you. Divine evidence. You've walked long enough with empty hands. Now, those hands are being filled with opportunity, with purpose, with clarity. And even more than what you hold, you're being filled within. Confidence is rising. Joy is awakening. Vision is returning. You're not who you used to be, and you're not afraid of it. You're no longer afraid to take up space, to speak with authority, to claim what's yours. You are stepping into your divine identity unapologetically. Do not hesitate to move boldly today. There are divine instructions in the air, divine guidance embedded in your intuition. There are places you are meant to go, people you are meant to meet, moments you are meant to experience. Today is not meant to be wasted. Every second is rich with meaning. Walk slowly, listen deeply, trust the guidance. This is a new frequency for you. You're not hustling anymore. You're flowing. You're not grinding in stress. You're gliding in grace. This is the rhythm of favor. This is the pattern of the chosen. And yes, there may still be battles ahead, but you won't fight them the same way. You've been equipped differently now. You've been touched by breakthrough. You've been infused with divine presence. You carry something unshakable. What's been chasing you is now behind you. What's been testing you is now beneath you. What's been waiting for you is now within reach. You're not just catching your breath. You're catching your inheritance. You're not just getting a moment. You're gaining momentum. And as you move through this Monday, doors will open not just because you need them to, but because you're finally aligned with the timing that governs miracles. You're moving with God, not just toward Him. And when you're in sync with divine rhythm, everything obeys the sound you carry. That's the energy you're walking in now. That's why people will sense something different when they see you. That's why favor will meet you even in unfamiliar places. The miracle is not a destination anymore. It's a current you're flowing in. Chosen one, as this big Monday unfolds, you must know this truth. The miracle you're walking in is just the beginning. It's not the climax, it's the catalyst. It's not the finish line. It's the divine spark that sets everything else in motion. From this day forward, the spiritual atmosphere around your life will never be the same, and neither will your expectations. Why? Because the ceiling that once boxed you in has been shattered, and now the only limits are the ones you choose to believe in. And you won't. You've seen too much. You've endured too much. You've grown too much to go back to small thinking, small living, or small believing. This miracle is awakening the giant inside of you, the leader, the vessel, the kingdom builder, the bold version of you that heaven has been waiting on. The world is about to witness what happens when divine favor meets divine boldness in one person, and that person is you. This is no longer about surviving the next challenge. This is about stepping into the life you were always meant to live, the life that was preserved for such a time as this. The version of you that was always inside but had to be unlocked through trial, pressure, pruning, and now, finally, promise. You're not just witnessing the power of God, you're embodying it. You are walking proof that the impossible is still possible. Do you feel that freedom in your chest? That peace in your belly? That sudden sense of readiness, even if you can't explain why? That's alignment. That's confirmation. That's your soul recognizing that you've entered the appointed moment. You no longer need to fight your way forward. The ground has already been cleared. The doors have already been instructed to open. The people you need are already looking for you. The miracle didn't just arrive. It brought order with it. What used to resist you will now assist you. What used to confuse you will now make perfect sense. You will begin to see divine connections forming. You'll meet people and instantly know they're part of your next chapter. You'll receive instructions and feel no fear following them. You'll sense when to speak and when to be silent. That's what happens when you live in miracle rhythm. Heaven doesn't just visit. You become a vessel of it. This Monday will be your reference point. From here on, you'll look back at today and say, "That was the day I stepped into my next level. That was the day I stopped doubting myself. That was the day I felt God's timing catch up with my preparation. That was the day the struggle turned into strategy. That was the day I started living like I'm chosen, not just called." And when the world tries to question your miracle, because it will, let your life be your answer. Let your consistency speak louder than their curiosity. Let your fruit silence their fear. Don't argue. Don't prove. Don't explain. Just keep walking. Keep showing up. Keep shining. That's the language of legacy. That's the character of someone who's no longer looking for validation, only confirmation from above. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not unworthy. This Monday proves it. You have been placed exactly where you need to be. Not by force, but by favor. Not by manipulation, but by manifestation. You don't need to control it. You just need to cooperate with it. This miracle didn't come to carry your old mindset forward. It came to release you into a higher one. So release fear, release shame,